Please give a very warm welcome to the athletes for the mixed doubles final. From Indonesia, the number 4 seeds, Tontowi Ahmad Liliyana Natsir. Please welcome their opponents from Denmark, the number 8 seeds, Laybourn Kamilla Rytter Juhl.
So the Danish combination, Laybourn and Kamilla Rytter Juhl, current European champions and the only European players involved here on finals day at the Yonex All England. Well, it's 17 years since Denmark won the mixed doubles title at the All England, but it's 33 years ago since an Indonesian pair took this title. What an occasion for Tontowi Ahmad, the only player on court not to have previously played in an All England final. Of course, the Danish pair were beaten finalists in 2005. Thanks to Nathan Robertson and Gail Ems from England. Liliyana Natsir, well, this her 3rd All England final. Also been in 3 World Championship finals. But all of that was with her previous partner, Nova Widianto. Well, we knew the Danes were in good form because they won the German Open last week, their first title for 16 months. And the world ranking up 2 places from a week ago because of that result, up to number 6 in the world, and a good record for the year. Quarter-final also of the Korean Super Series, which of course the first premier Super Series event in the OSIM BWF World Super Series for 2012. Well, they've had a very comfortable journey through to today's final, and when you consider that in the quarter-final they had to beat the number 3 seeds, their teammates Joachim Fischer-Nielsen and Christina Pedersen, and they disposed of them in 2 straight games. And then if you were with us yesterday, you would have witnessed them in their semi-final against last year's champions, the number 2 seed Zhu Chen and Ma Jin of China. That was incredible performance, 21-16, 21-18. So they have been in great form of late. Their opponents, the number 4 seeds, Tontowi Ahmad and Liliyana Natsir, of course, this new combination. They have actually been as high as number 2 in the world, had a total of 9 weeks at number 2 in the middle of last year, June last year. And as I say, Liliyana Natsir, well, this her 3rd All England final, beaten finalist in 2008 and again in 2010 when she was playing with Nova Widianto. Well, they had a tough opening match against the qualifiers from Malaysia, and again in the quarter-final against Nathan Robertson and Jenny Warwick from England. And then yesterday in their semi-final against Chen Peng-soon and Goh Liu Ying from Malaysia. Won that opening game on their 5th game point, having saved 2 game points prior to that, as you can see, 27-25. 47 minutes for those 2 games in the semi-final. It really was a very, very exciting encounter. So this is the third meeting between these two pairs. It's shared at 1 apiece, but the last time they met was in the semi-final of the Indonesian last year. 2 straight games, as you can see, on that occasion. So a big test for Tontowi Ahmad, the only player in today's final that hasn't participated in an All-England final before today. So a big question mark is how he's going to cope with the occasion. Of course, for Liliyana Natsir, twice world champion, this her 3rd All-England final, and will it be 3rd time lucky? She's never won the title. It's been 33 years since Indonesia won the mixed doubles here at the All-England. 17 years since the last Danish pair won the All-England mixed doubles. Well, there's Ian Spear, our umpire from England, and Zhang Liang of China, our service judge. So umpires and service judges from all over the globe to ensure neutrality in the proceedings.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Yonex All-England Open Badminton Championships mixed doubles final between, on my right, Laybourn Kamilla Rytter Juhl, Denmark. On my left, Tontowi Ahmad Liliyana Natsir, Indonesia. Liliyana Natsir to serve, Kamilla Rytter Juhl, love all, play.
Well, for Thomas Laybourn, a 34-year-old from Copenhagen, I thought that the way he played yesterday in the semi-final against Zhu Chen and Ma Jin, he was all over the court, and you consider he's had so many injury problems of late, and already he's willing to go forward to the net. Of course, traditionally in mixed doubles, the man uses his power from the back of the court, while the women tend to be more agile and quicker and able to anticipate more at the front of the court. So that's usual ideal formation. But I think with both these pairs, both the women are so strong in all departments of the game, we'll see it possibly more like level doubles.
Especially Kamilla Rytter Juhl at the back of the court is actually as powerful as some of the men out on the tour. And Thomas Laybourn, I think he's probably the best for male net player in the game of mixed today.
The Danes, former world champions, won the title in Hyderabad in 2009. And who did they beat in the final? Liliyana Natsir. And of course, she was playing with Nova Widianto. It was the most remarkable run of results when they won that gold medal. The Danes beat the Indonesians in the final, and they were, at the time, the defending champions. Also beat the Olympic champions in the semi-final, and the top Chinese pair in the quarter-final. Coaches Lars Uart and Ulrika Olsen, as she used to be. Ulrika Sigmund now. Of course, she was in the All England final of the women's doubles back in 1996 with Helena Kierkegaard. She knows what it's all about there. The pressure of the big occasion.
That was a dangerous shot at the line for Thomas Laybourn. Actually a pretty bad miss. Set him up nicely.
Yes, good smash from Tontowi Ahmad. And I guess, Anthony, I know that you, when you played your All England final, you know, a great experience, but in early stages, perhaps a good thing to hit a few hard smashes and try and get the nerves and the tension out of the arm.
Absolutely, I think you've got to start off just getting the legs moving. I mean, I remember when I played, I was so excited about playing an All England final that it was almost like a cat on a hot-tin roof out the back there waiting to come out. And actually, I started very, very quickly. Our problem was run out of steam because almost put too much effort in, which can be the case. But one thing I've noticed early on in this game, the shuttles do seem very, very fast and the smashes going down quite easily. We're going to talk about a weakness of Kamilla Rytter Juhl. That's the classic example. Doesn't get her feet in the right position. You hit the shuttle to her, very, very dangerous. But if you can get her twisting and turning across the net, that's the weakness.
Yes, the dive from Thomas Laybourn in the end to no avail. I guess part of the reason why Kamilla Rytter Juhl struggles sometimes, as you were saying, with the twisting and turning, is because she is such a tall lady. 183, that's about 6 foot and very tall, probably the tallest female athlete on the tour.
That's what makes moving around the court very, very difficult. Of course, we can't have all the skills in the world. You know, she is an incredibly technical player, reads the game very, very well, got a great serve, a great return. But if the one flaw that she does have, she can't get down to those low shots.
Oh, just missed it.
8-6.
Right idea. It's gone long.
Clash of rackets in the middle of that one at the end. That was the confusion. Thomas Laybourn always looking to cover the centre of the court. On that occasion, they've both gone for the same shot. Clever play from the Danish pair. Thomas Laybourn just taking the pace out, not giving the opponents any pace to really feed off, and just forcing the mistake.
So fast onto that third shot. Serve, return and third shot absolutely critical in doubles.
You can't really understand why, you know, a player of Kamilla Rytter Juhl's ability on the tape, you know, with somebody of the skill of Liliyana Natsir, she's got to be twisting and turning at every single time. Don't give her a chance to settle. And another example there, straight to her. Didn't really have to move to it, uses her reach on top of the net.
Would she not be better on the return of serve, Liliyana Natsir, to try and use the mid-court area a bit more, try and get it past her?
It's an absolutely great shot in mixed doubles, you know, to get it going downwards to the side of the court so that the male has to come up and lift away, and then you're straight away on the attack.
Missed it. Yes, does at times tend to be a little bit ambitious with his choice of shot. Tontowi Ahmad.
10-9.
Can often be the case with a lot of the Indonesian doubles players. Got all the agility in the world, get up there, believe they can hit any shot they could possibly think of. On that occasion, the smash to the middle was a big gap between the two players.
Court attendance out, mopping up the perspiration. Four straight points for the Danes. Oh, good defence. But she's sending a message, all right, isn't she? Wants to be very aggressive at the net.
You can never fault Kamilla Rytter Juhl for commitment. I mean, the feet are in totally the wrong position, but she was going for that no matter what. One of the contributing factors that I've just noticed in the last 4 or 5 points is the speed of Thomas Laybourn around the court now, looking to get involved all the time. That's a sign of a great mixed player.
Oh my goodness. Oh, she's hit that one long, but got herself out of trouble initially with the most extraordinary shots. But the psychological advantage is definitely with the Indonesians. It's amazing how much difference just 1 point, having the advantage at the mid-game interval, you feel that, you know, you're on your way, whereas if you're always playing catch-up, it is amazing how 1 point can make such a difference psychologically.
It's almost as though you've won at least the first half of the game. You know, you feel great that, right, we're in the lead, halfway, we're better to obviously be in the lead than be behind. Like I say, just 1 point in it, but it can be such an advantage.
Well, certainly when we were watching him yesterday, thought that there was occasions that Ahmad was losing his concentration. He's very ambitious, isn't he? And sometimes perhaps a little overconfident, and it allows opponents back into the match.
I think you've got to have that variation. Obviously, he's gone for a very wide serve, and but he just rushed it so much. I mean, didn't take any time, he just walked up and hit it.
12-all.
That's a clever serve from Liliyana Natsir. From Manado in North Sulawesi, a 26-year-old.
Something we spoke about yesterday's match. not just serving to the tee to Kamilla Rytter Juhl. That's her strength. Keep it away from that forehand.
Oh, that's great vision and real confusion in the Danish camp.
14-12.
Real pressure applied by Tontowi Ahmad.
15-12.
Did have a remarkable run in the middle of last year. The Indonesians reached 4 consecutive finals, winning 3 consecutive titles. India Super Series, Malaysia Grand Prix, and also the Singapore Super Series title, and then in their 4th consecutive final, lost in the final of Indonesia. But a run like that is what took them to number 2 in the world rankings. Oh, that's landed well in.
How far up the court she is on this, though. Kamilla Rytter Juhl is so powerful overhead, but Liliyana Natsir steps in so early. It's almost like she's smashing the smash back.
Yeah, she reads the game so well, doesn't she? She's got great anticipation, sees the spaces, and never seems to panic on court. Oh, that's been pushed long. And now a run of 6 straight points for the Indonesians. Yeah, clever placement of the smash. It wasn't just the power.
18-12.
Applying the pressure at exactly the right time. The Indonesians, they've upped the intensity. They've looked to be aggressive. And their reward is a 6-point advantage. 260. That's 162 miles per hour. That's what she was doing in the early stages.
That's Rytter Juhl at her best. But on that occasion, the feet went as well. You know, you've got to hit with the feet. It's something I was always told when I was playing. If you want to play the good shots, your feet have got to be in the right position. On that occasion, feet moved tremendously. Noticed on the defence in the last few points, the feet very static, and if anything, jumping backwards, which then sends the shuttle in the wrong directions.
Once again, proving the importance of the control from the front of the court, the serve, 3rd shot.
18.
Terrible lift from Tontowi Ahmad. I mean, he gave Thomas Laybourn almost a free hit.
Fans urging their players on. Oh. Well, it got the advantage. It'd been a wonderful flick serve. Gets Tontowi Ahmad off balance. And now the number 4 seeds just 2 points away from this opening game. Oh, now the good flick serve from the Indonesians.
20, game point, 40.
Easy put away for Liliyana Natsir. And 6 opportunities for the Indonesians to close out this opening game. Oof, that was courage to leave a low serve. Goodness me.
15, 20.
Very, very good awareness from Thomas Laybourn. Played deep into the forehand corner. Tontowi Ahmad very late to react. Still another 4 game point opportunities from the Indonesians, though. They're trying to block the shuttle and get forward to the nets.
17-20.
Oh, the error on the low serve from Kamilla Rytter Juhl, gifting the game points and the opening game to the Indonesians. 21-17 confirms the umpire. And the Indonesians, well, I wonder whether Ahmad would cope with the nerves. He certainly has.
Jeg synes godt i returneringerne, at vi må køre ned til ham også, men så skal vi bare stoppe den næste. Altså ligesom mod de andre indoor fra Tyskland, vi skal stoppe først, fordi så kommer du ind i den næste hele tiden. Okay? Og så skal du ligge og lure på, om hun holder kort eller hun spiller ind over. Men vi skal give slip og være frække og stole på, at det er fint, at vi holder stoppene, men bare lige sætte jer igennem en gang imellem, ikke? Ja. Ind og finde stoppene på forbanen, der er plads båden, ikke?
Lars, who are using all of his allotted time to talk to his players, and the one thing he was telling them to do, you've got to stop it first, play the block, get Kamilla Rytter Juhl to go forward to the net. Felt that they were playing too many drives from the midcourt area. But I think, Anthony, what was really interesting to me was that the Indonesian coaches, both of them, came onto court and they spent all of their time talking to this man. Liliyana Natsir, they just left on her own.
She has so much experience, they know what she can do, and I think they just think that he just needs to step up to the plate and just show them what he's capable of.
Well, he certainly did in the opening game. I had real question marks about how he would cope with the big occasion. But he coped very well indeed. Well, there's nerves all round, and I'm actually wondering whether it's the Danes that are more nervous, and perhaps especially Thomas Laybourn. It's just wide, because of course at the age of 34 he probably realises this is his last opportunity. And when you know your number of opportunities are running out, that adds to the pressure. It's like the golfer getting the yips on the putting, isn't it? It tends to be the older golfers. Oh, that's wonderful play from Liliyana Natsir.
That just shows the kind of racket skills she possesses. Very, very few women in the world can play that cross-court net shot with so much skill, and so relaxed on the net kill with the thumb power that she puts through the racket. Just going back to the serving, all four players have very, very good serves, but also all four players are very, very good on the returner serve. I think that's what's adding those elements and nerves in there, that unless it's a perfect one, they know they're going to be punished. I think Thomas Laybourn's struggling more than all the others with that so far.
just long.
Satisfied. 2, 3.
It was only just. Oh, superb intersection from Tontowi Ahmad.
So ready at the net on that occasion. You know, both of these male players are, you know, pouncing onto anything that comes through them. They're ready for everything. They're not worried that their female partners are at the back. They've got good power. They're waiting for anything.
Well, I think you're right about the serving. They're all so worried. It's not only the nerves, they're all so aware of how good their opponents are. Determined to play the perfect serve. Oh, well, that just proves the quality of the returns. Seem to just brush across the feathers there.
It takes so much skill to be able to almost tickle across the feathers. It's, you know, for players who not sure how to return, that was a perfect example.
Off balance, Kamilla Rytter Juhl as she tried to play that shot.
6, 3.
Gone for far too much here. I'd say leaning away, feet not in line with the shuttle. No chance that was ever going to be a winner.
Oh, it's a super play by the Indonesians. And the Danes, the European champions, looking more and more panicky in a way.
Tontowi Ahmad, you know, the one player we thought would be more nervous than anybody else. He's moving so quickly around the court now. He's totally dominating from all areas.
But we do know from his quarter-final against Nathan Robertson and Jenny Walworth that he can suddenly lose that focus and concentration. So as far as the Danes are concerned, they've got to hang in there. Oh my goodness me.
8, 4.
It's amazing how when one of you starts hitting a few serves in the net, how it can catch on. You know, you're almost worried that you need to then do the perfect serves all the time because you need to gain your points on your serve, and he's catching.
Yeah, extra pressure. That's nicely played.
5, 8.
Well, that is fantastic.
9, 5.
That's exactly what we're talking about with the return of serve. You know, players will practice over and over again trying to hit that net cord. You know, of course we can call it luck at times, but when you do it so many times in a match, it just becomes quality.
Oh, it's called good. The Danes can't believe the call. Laybourn, hands on hips. Well, the crowd here, I think, have just seen it on the giant screen. Oh, call good. Must have clipped the outside edge of the line. Well, it's always interesting to me to see how players react to what they believe is injustice of a line call or another official decision. And if they react in the right way and use that anger and aggression to their advantage, it certainly appeared that way as far as Thomas Laybourn was concerned. That was a terrible serve. Great vision. Very, very quick around the courts. Tontowi Ahmad. The Danes at the moment, they're not sure whether to play to the net, play to the mid-court area or play to the back, because whatever they're trying seems to be pounced on by the Indonesians.
They really have brought their A game to the court today. You know, the movement from Tontowi Ahmad is really unsettling the Danish pair, and they feel like they've almost got to play the perfect shot every single time, and just not getting away with it.
Det vi skal prøve. Altså, vores returnering.
Well, she's been on the losing end of 2 previous All England
Og vi skal have
finals.
ud af, fordi han
Natsir.
blæser frem i dem, ikke?
But the way she and her new young partner are playing at the moment, it's a question of whether they can keep that form going.
11-6. Play.
And the Danes are looking more and more nervous to me.
12-6.
Well, it's time for the European champions to react.
12.
And they want to win this final. And to do that, they've got to take this second game. They've got to find their form from somewhere. Well, threw in the flick serve, didn't trust his low serve.
Just got to try everything now. You know, as far as them concerned, they will be thinking, well, unless we do something special, we're not going to win this match. So they've just got to throw caution to the wind and just have a go at anything. Try to unsettle the Indonesians.
Another flick serve. And more success.
Great tactics. Well, the short serve's not been working at all. At least the flick serve gets them into the rally. And Thomas Laybourn does have a very deceptive flick. So it's a great way to play. Get the Indonesians away from the net. They're losing all the rallies in and around the net, so use something else.
This is the fastest smash of the match so far. That's a good return. The flatter smash towards the left shoulder of the left-hander. Very clever placement. It was a great return of serve.
13.
One steep smash, and then the flatter one, mixing up the pace, mixing up the angles. Very, very clever play.
That's brilliant from Thomas Laybourn. The ability to be able to jump forward into a shot and then reverse slice a drive takes so much control. You know, a lot of people don't realise the amount of finger work that goes into badminton. You know, you grip the racket too hard, enables you to not be able to use the fingers. Thomas Laybourn, very, very soft hands.
Yeah, well-constructed rally. Yeah, there goes the clicking again from coach Lars Uar.
11-13.
Prefers to click his fingers rather than clap. Very much a Danish thing, that. Well, it's an overrule by the umpire, Ian Spear. He says the shuttle was good, and indeed it was. Great piece of umpiring.
12-13.
Well, there's just 1 point in it. Well, she's not the tallest of players, 168, that's just over 5'6", but my goodness, she places the shuttle so well. Here, the smash from her across court, playing it deep. Clever. Great rally. The attacking play, switching from one pair to the other.
Great movement from Kamilla Rytter Juhl. Thomas Laybourn, a fantastic drive. Straight back there. In she goes. That's when they're at their best, when they've got Kamilla Rytter Juhl going forwards and being aggressive.
It was the right idea. I think Tontowi Ahmad was backing off from the net. There was a gap.
15-13.
Yep. All four players taking the opportunity to take on board some liquid. Well, they were 6 points adrift at one stage, at 6-12 down. The European champions. Totally different scenario now. They can believe in it. Yeah, good angle.
Very short lifting though. Kamilla Rytter Juhl, very tall, got to get her on the back line. You know, she's got a very, very powerful smash in the steep angle, but only from three-quarter court.
That is incredible. Angle and power. Leapt up in the air, did Tontowi Ahmad.
16.
Wonderful placement of the smash. Well, adopting the crouch defense position rather than moving her feet and defending normally from the mid-court area. Confusion. Liliyana Natsir wasn't sure if she was supposed to go back.
Very, very strange situation there. You know, you're always taught as a mixed doubles player, the man needs to be at the back attacking. You know, there should have been no question there. Tontowi Ahmad should have jumped round that and attacked straight away. Instead, the confusion.
Oh, yes.
Got to really question the placement of the smash. I mean, it's straight down the middle to Thomas Laybourn. He'll make that kind of shot all day long.
In all fairness, I think he moved an extra pace towards the centre of the court to help his partner out, realising that Kamilla Rytter Juhl's defence in the last half a dozen rallies or so has been found wanting. 1 point in it. Oh, tremendous again from the youngster.
Not the best serve in the world, but what a fantastic return of serve. Right deep into the corner, making a huge gap, and even with the dive of Thomas Laybourn, just can't get there.
Points away from the title, the Indonesians. Real pressure this time. He was a little bit hesitant at the net a couple of rallies ago. That time very positive, hunting the shuttle.
19-16.
Just have to look how far up the court he is. Brilliant anticipation. I think he just expected his smash, it was just going to straighten the floor.
19.
I always think it's the delicate touch shots that go when you're nervous. It's a lot easier to hit the shuttle hard. Drive and drop shot showed the nerves, and that one too. 19 all. She's found her low serve. A wonderful anticipation of the third shot.
This is where the Danish are normally so good. Clinical.
And the umpire just having a word with Tontowi Ahmad. Oh, it's just long. And the line judge seemed to take an age to make the call. It is match point for the Indonesians. No question, it was the correct call.
19.
Championship points. Good serve. It's been 33 years in coming since Christian and Imelda won the All England mixed doubles title in 1979. Disappointment for the Danes. Well, all the question marks I had about Tontowi Ahmad's temperament and how he would deal with the nerves. He responded quite brilliantly, and helped by his partner, the experience of Liliyana Natsir, and for her, It is third time lucky, having lost 2 previous All-England finals with her previous partner Nova Widianto. This time she is the champion. Heartache for the Danes, a second All-England defeat for them. Their first in 2005, but the moment of victory. And the Indonesians have champions at the All-England once again. Well, the delight of the coaches, the delight of the players. And the Indonesians, well, this, their 8th title, their 3rd Super Series title, but their first ever Premier Super Series title. And there's how they did it.
Speaking Indonesia?
No, they can speak English. Okay.
Terima kasih banyak.
Yes, English. She doesn't speak English. Nothing at all.
You have translator?
Udah bilang aja follow.
Yeah, it's okay. I try.
Okay. Well, so say thank you to your fans, yeah?
Yeah.
Congratulations to Tontowi Ahmad and Liliyana Natsir of Indonesia, the mixed doubles champions at the Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships. Now, Liliyana, you only speak a little English, so we'll keep this very simple. What would you like to say to all your supporters here at the National Indoor Arena?
Yeah, I want to say thank you for support from Indonesia. Then I'm and Tontowi very happy today I can be the champion All England. Yeah.
Congratulations and well done, Tontowi Ahmad Liliyana Natsir.
So Liliyana Natsir, well, she's very popular on the tour. Always very friendly player to us in the media, and always time for her fans. And what an occasion for her. Last year, this Indonesian pair were beaten in the second round. A year on, they are the champions in only their 2nd appearance at the All England together. Well, we all knew that Liliyana Natsir playing with Nova Widianto were a sensational pair. A lot of people questioned whether Tontowi Ahmad was a suitable replacement. That has been proved more than competent replacement.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the presentations for the Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships mixed doubles. To make the presentations, please welcome Ben Yoneyama, President of Yonex, and Jeff Rofe, President of Badminton England. This marks the 102nd championship and the 29th consecutive year of Yonex sponsorship, making it one of the longest partnerships in sporting history. Badminton England would also like to extend its sincere thanks and appreciation to Yonex for its continued support. We're also privileged to be part of the OSIM BWF World Super Series as a premier event. To thank our officials, Jeff Rofe, President of Badminton England, will now award commemorative medals to the umpire Ian Spear of England and his service judge Zheng Sanliang of China. Ladies and gentlemen, our runners-up in the mixed doubles from Denmark, Thomas Laybourn and Kamilla Rytter Juhl.
Well, the disappointment is obvious. But I have to say that their form this week, and certainly last week when they won the German Open, resembling the sort of form that took them to the world title. And when you consider all the injury problems that Thomas Laybourn has struggled with over the last 12 months,
Ladies and gentlemen, our runners-up in the mixed doubles.
he really has done very well this week. But that will be no... looks towards his fans, can't raise a smile. They came as the number 4 seeds, they leave as the champions. Tontowi Ahmad and Liliyana Natsir. Mr. Ben Yoneyama, president of Yonex company, presents them with champagne. Eighth title. Their first ever Premier Super Series title.
And now Tontowi Ahmad and Liliyana Natsir from Indonesia will receive the trophy from Ben Yoneyama. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 Yonex All England Mixed Doubles Champions from Indonesia, Tontowi Ahmad and Liliyana Natsir.
So the Indonesians will take their lap of honour. So that's our first two finals completed. Next up, women's doubles, then we'll have the men's doubles and finally the men's singles and the women's doubles. Next on court, the number 1 and 2 seeds, the defending champions Wang Xiaoli and Yu Yang, up against the number 2 seeds Tiang Qing and Zhao Yunlei.